Welcome to West Coast Grandma. Hi, I'm Elizabeth and I'm back for another episode. Today it's going to be my 2023 garden tour. This is going to be my first ever, and because it's spring, it's perfect timing because we're going to be able to watch everything grow and go through the whole process of canning, preserving, and getting everything stored away for the winter. So it's a perfect chance to show you my garden, and even though everything is small, you'll be able to get an idea. So we're going to head out there and we're going to go check out, first of all, my greenhouse. So anyway, we're going to go down. It's a long way. We've been working, that's our deck in the background. My husband's been working on that for a year. So it's going to be so nice to get that done. Now we can enjoy it for the summer. Anyway, beautiful day here today on the island. Feels like summer. In fact, I'm going to have to open everything up in the greenhouse. It's going to be way too hot in there, so everything's going to be roasting. But that's okay, I'm not complaining. Kind of missing that nice weather. Anyway, here we are at my greenhouse. I'm going to take you inside. It's just an old greenhouse. It's big, but we use it partly for wood storage, and I use it just for potting all my plants up. So everything starts out in a little grow up in my laundry room. I have a big rack from Costco, and I start all my seeds on heating mats. And as I turn them under the lights, then I bring them out, and it works out perfect. So I've been repotting everything in here. Look at all those tomatoes. There's 25 varieties of tomatoes. I love tomatoes. I make everything with tomatoes. Although this year I've decided to do mostly spaghetti sauce, not with the meat in it, but just spaghetti sauce. My kids all find that that's the easiest. It's all ready. All they gotta do is cook up some ground beef, and they've got their dinner. Now this is all my peppers. Again, I must have probably at least 20 varieties of peppers. I make the best hot sauce ever. So there will come a time I will share that recipe. It's delicious. And more there. This is a loofah. One lowly loofah. I have been trying, this is going to be my third year trying to grow loofahs. Last year I got 2 large loofahs, which I dried and cut them and put ropes in them and gave them for Christmas presents. So it was the most cool thing ever. We're still using ours in the shower, so that's pretty darn cool. Anyway, we're gonna give it a try again. Oh, there's my dog Riker. He loves the heat too. All right, so there we are. I do have just a few other things in here too. Parsley. I've got some basil growing here and some spinach. I stuck it in the cold weather, just trying to get ahead of things. And I have enough onions and leeks to supply this whole town, which I don't know where I'm going to put them all yet. Alrighty. And I've got a bunch of little lettuce starts, so I keep putting them outside. And cilantro. A few interesting things here. Yeah. Well, that's my greenhouse. Like I say, it's about 33 by 17, but what happened is the great big cedar tree in behind, all the roots came into the dirt, and now I can't grow anything in here. Alrighty, let's head on up to the garden. Oh, that's our little patio area. That's where we do all of our family things. Best time ever was when we had Thanksgiving dinner out there, so that's awesome. I decorated all. It's so fun. Fun with 7 grandkids running around. They love my greenhouse. Little James one day came to me with some dirt he picked out of the greenhouse, and he said, "Grandma, do you have any seeds?" And I said, "Do you want some beautiful flowers?" He said, "No, Grandma, food." So I gave him a bunch of seeds, and he was so excited. He planted all those seeds in there and actually ended up taking them home, and they sprouted and they put them in their little garden. So that was kind of cool. He's a little guy of my own heart because he loves the garden. So anyway, we're in our garden. So right in behind there, that's my small, just a portable greenhouse that I put all my peppers in. It's perfect. It's full, but it's still perfect. Anyway, I'll put a around here so you can have a better look. There we are. So there's inside. It's pretty big. It's enough I can put like a lot of varieties. I just basically fill it with peppers, and they do well because of the heat. Alrighty, over here I have cauliflowers all planted already, and this is all broccoli. So again, family all loves that stuff. This one I'm just letting it go to seed, and I'm going to grab some seeds. And then behind there, there's a little volunteer cauliflower, and there's actually a little cauliflower about 3 inches across in there, so I'm going to grab that out pretty soon. Be a little treat. Alrighty. So my garden is pretty long. It's kind of a pie shape. So I did some experimenting, and this last year I grew tomatoes all the way along this fence here, and I tied them to the fence. You can see all the little ties on there, and they just grew fantastic. So that's why I don't bother with worrying about the greenhouse anymore, because they do so well out here. Yeah. And in the front I have 2 whole rows of onions and another row of leeks that I just planted a couple of days ago. Yeah. This is all my green onions that have been going to seed, but I've been using them all winter. A few bits of lettuce. Yeah. Thyme, you name it. Alright, let's go for a walk around. Okay, all my garden is all raised beds. They're all 3 or 4 years old now, so they're pretty established. I just use compost that I make myself. You can see it in the background there. I got 2 big heaps. I compost everything. I call it my gold dirt. In fact, when I was working before I retired, I used to even take a bucket to work and make everybody put their stuff in there, because I just don't like anything just going in the garbage. So everything just gets topped with compost and a bit of organic fertilizer, but not a lot. I tend to forget about fertilizer, but I did actually just fertilize everything a couple of days ago, so we should be good. So, oh, this bed behind me here is made with cinder blocks. It's kind of nice because you can sit down on it and read. It's good. And this year I put potatoes in there for a change. And the other one in behind, it's full of peas, so that one's going to be great too. Yeah, we love peas. All right, we're oh, there's all my rhubarb. See it all in the background there. Yeah, we've been eating rhubarb and ice cream every night. It's delicious. There's all my raspberries. They're coming up pretty good. These cattle panels are just the best. That's what I learned from Roots and Refuge Farm. I watch her videos all the time, Jessica Soward. And I learned all about using cattle panels, and here's the big arches. There, you can see there. Pretty soon I'll be planting my beans, and they're gonna be awesome in there. They grow up and over the top and hang down. They're just gorgeous. So it's the best way ever to do beans. Well, that is about it for my garden. I think I've pretty well shown you most of it. Alrighty, I think we'll head on down back to the house. It's funny because I filmed and learned something really big today. Do not wear flip-flops when you're filming a video. All I could hear is my my flip-flops going click click as I was walking along. It was kind of funny. Anyway, I learned something today. So hope you've enjoyed hanging out with me. I hope you'll consider subscribing, learn with me. I'm trying. I'm not very good at it yet, but I'm hoping to get better. So if you want to subscribe and like my channel, that would be awesome. So I'll see you again next time on West Coast Grandma. Bye-bye.